All right, 7 o'clock, so we'll begin the Monday, August 18th, 2025 City of Vandalia Council meeting. We'll begin with a moment of reflection, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, Council, you had an opportunity to review the special council meeting minutes of June 2nd, the council study session meeting minutes of June 16th, the council meeting minutes of June 16th, the special council meeting minutes of July 7th, and the council retreat minutes of July 7th. Are there any comments or corrections? Being none, they stand approved. That brings us to communications, petitions, and awards. And the first item is an introduction and oath of office for Police Captain Brian Krim. So I'll turn it over to Mr. Althouse.
Thank you, Your Honor. Well, we have the opportunity to welcome several promotions within the Division of Police this evening. And so we want to say congratulations, first of all, to Captain Brian Krim. So what I'll do is I'll read their bios, and then we'll come down and administer the oath of office individually to each one of them as we go. Sergeant Krim, if you'd like to stand, I'll read your bio for you. So Sergeant Krim is a lifelong Vandalia resident and a 19-year veteran of the Vandalia Division of Police. Brian graduated from Vandalia Butler High School in 2001. He began his law enforcement career with the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, serving as a corrections officer from 2002 through 2005. He completed the Edison State Criminal Justice Academy in March of 2005. He worked as a police officer for the Butler Township Police Department from March of 2005 through April of 2006. He joined the Vandalia Division of Police in April of 2006. Brian has served as a member of the Vandalia Division of Fire from 2001 through 2011, where he rose to the rank of captain. He was promoted to the rank of sergeant with the Division of Police in 2023. Brian has spent 7 years as a detective, among many other assignments within the division. Brian holds a Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice and a Master of Science degree in Justice Administration and Crime Management from Bellevue University. So congratulations, Brian. We'll administer your oath. So he's got his lovely family here that will surround you as we administer your oath of office this evening. All right, Brian, if you'll raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Brian Krim,
Solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
and will obey the laws of the United States
and will obey the laws of the United States
and of the state of Ohio,
and of the state of Ohio,
that I will, in all respects,
that I will, in all respects,
observe the provisions of the Charter
observe the provisions of the Charter
and ordinances of the City of Vandalia,
and ordinances of the City of Vandalia,
and will faithfully discharge
and will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of captain
the duties of the office of captain
within the Division of Police.
in the Division of Police.
Congratulations. Thank you, sir. Great job.
Moment of truth.
Those always seem hard to do.
We need Velcro.
Congratulations. We'll get a picture in front of the stand there. If you want to, any other family want to get pictures, you're welcome to come up. We're going to leave plenty of time to do each one of these promotional opportunities here. Congratulations, Brian. We're glad to have you on as police captain.
something sneaky.
All right, next, Sergeant Jared Fraley. Jared, if you want to stand for us. Sergeant Fraley is a lifelong resident of Vandalia and Butler Township and brings 19 years of dedicated service to the division. He is a 2000 graduate of Vandalia Butler High School, and he went on to earn an Associate of Arts from Sinclair Community College in 2002. He later completed dual bachelor's degrees at Northern Kentucky University in criminal justice and accounting, along with a minor in business administration, graduating from there in December of 2005. Throughout his career, Jared has contributed to nearly every facet of the division. He has served as a field training officer, acting watch supervisor, detective, firearms and defensive tactics instructor, training coordinator, and labor representative. He was also a member of the Regional Emergency Response Team. Beyond Vandalia, Jared serves as an instructor with the Ohio Tactical Officers Association, helping to shape training standards across the state. He also authors equipment reviews and training articles for PoliceOne.com, which is a national company that represents police officers and does training across the United States. So join me in congratulating Jared. Some of these gray hairs are from you. I state your name,
I, Jared Fraley,
solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
and will obey the laws of the United States
and will obey the laws of the United States
and of the state of Ohio,
and of the state of Ohio,
that I will, in all respects,
that I will in all respects
observe the provisions of the Charter
observe the provisions of the Charter
and ordinances of the city of Vandalia,
and ordinances of the city of Vandalia,
and will faithfully discharge
and will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of Police Sergeant
the duties of the office of Police Sergeant
within the Division of Police.
within the Division of Police.
Congratulations. Great job.
Your idea, Velcro. At least for these. Yeah. Everybody's got to do it, kids.
Congratulations, Jared. All right, and our next promotion is Sergeant Nelson Clymer. Nelson, if you'll stand. Sergeant Clymer, joined the division in 2021. He graduated from Newton High School in 2017 and earned a bachelor's degree from the University of Cincinnati in 2020. He then attended Edison State Police Academy. He has served as a patrol officer, acting watch supervisor, field training officer, evidence technician, and bike patrol officer. Congratulations, Nelson, on this well-earned promotion to sergeant. All right, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name,
I, Nelson Clymer,
solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
and will obey the laws of the United States
and will obey the laws of the United States
and of the state of Ohio,
and of the state of Ohio,
that I will, in all respects,
that I will in all respects
observe the provisions of the Charter
observe the provisions of the Charter
and ordinances of the City of Vandalia,
and ordinances of the City of Vandalia,
and will faithfully discharge
and will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of Police Sergeant
the duties of the office of Police Sergeant
within the Division of Police.
within the Division of Police.
I like doing these, that way you know who's pulling you over. All right, if you are here for the promotions and the swearing in and don't want to stay for the rest of the meeting, now would be a time to exit. You're more than welcome to stay. This is generally what happens. Oh, Leann's trying to sneak out.
Hey, you-
Hey.
Oh, I see.
You can just slide right over. All right.
Now on, she will avoid eye contact from now on.
Huh?
She will from now on avoid eye contact up here.
Yeah.
Be sure to ask Brandon about the wiffle ball game on Saturday night. They got spanked by the fire department.
Oh, she was just shutting the door.
Okay.
She was trying to leave us.
Yeah. All right, we have no public hearing. That brings us to comments from interested citizens. So if anyone would like to make a comment, please come to the podium, state your name and address for the record. We further ask that those who speak, please follow etiquette of communicating with respect to others. And as a courtesy, please try to stay on topic with your statements while you address council. And this is a reminder, this is not a forum for arguments or debates. And in an effort to give all citizens an opportunity to express their thoughts and concerns, we ask that you keep your comments as brief as possible. So if you'd like to make a comment, please come to the podium. Good.
I'm glad half the room left. All right. Thank you very much for allowing me to have this opportunity. My name is Laura Rohde, R-O-H-D-E. I'm on 230 Deerville Court here in Vandalia. I'm on the board of directors for the Anthony Trissell Memorial Foundation. And some of you know what that is, but those who are not, we are an organization who promotes the arts, and we also promote bringing suicide awareness to the community. We host several fundraisers over the course of the year. We try to earn funds, we're a nonprofit, earn funds to pay for the food for the band for the marching season. And then also we do scholarships for outgoing Butler students. So some of our fundraisers that we do are some community events. One is called our Summerfest, and we've been doing this for 10 seasons. It's always been starting June, going to August, every Wednesday from 5 to 8. Been doing that for 10 seasons. The Parks and Rec have been very supportive for us. They're the ones that helped us pick on Wednesday, because Thursdays and Fridays used to be, back in the day, when Vandalia had their own market. So we chose Wednesday so that in case you want to resurrect that, you would have those days available to you. So it's kind of discerning when three dates were made for 3 Wednesdays. One did not conflict with us, but in July it did. We had a farmer's market, a Vandalia market, on May 21st, July 23rd, and September 17th coming up. It's on a Wednesday from 5 to 8. Now, we're in Seeger Park, which is a Vandalia park. We book it through the city. The city knows that we have this event. I just ask going forward that you make better plans. We're kind of working against each other. We could have had everybody at one place and then everybody at the other, but instead we had to split it that day. I know it's just one day, but I just ask that you be a little bit more thoughtful when you're making those schedules. My other item on the agenda is about the traffic in Vandalia, specifically in the residential area. There's 2 streets that I frequent a lot. Skyview is one, and that is one of the streets that's very heavy traffic. It's a main thoroughbred to go into that neighborhood. 80% of the people probably use that street. So the first part of Skyview to where you get to Curtis Wright is heavily trafficked. Back in the day, I've been there 60 years, so back in the day, the only thing we had to worry about were people speeding up and down that street. Now we're in a new era. Everybody has a car. Everybody might have 2 cars. And so if you can't park it in your driveway, you park it on the street. Residential streets are only 3 cars wide. So if you have a car on this side and a car on this side going through, only 1 car can go through. So I'm concerned about Skyview. Like I said, I'm surprised that I haven't heard more accidents happen on that road. But I would like to see somebody survey it, look at it a little closer. I'd like to see one side of the street, absolutely no parking. I propose the north side, because that's where you have these curves coming. And when you're going around those curves, you don't see the other person coming if you have 2 cars there. So I feel it's an unsafe area. So like I said, I suggest that maybe we have somebody look into that survey. There are no parking signs from Curtis Wright going west on Skyview, on the north side. I propose take it all the way to the other corner to make it safer. We still have the speeders, but now we've got all the obstacles, okay? The last thing I want to talk about are some of the construction things that are happening around here. I feel like they start, then they stop, then they start again. And there are certain areas like Tyanda, Ranchview, the corner of Brown School and Little York. I see that intersection. It looks like we're all done. And then next thing I see cones going back up again. And I go on the website to see what is the progress? Where are we at with this construction? I would just like to suggest maybe you have a little section there saying, this is when the project starts, this is where we're at, and hopefully this is when it's going to end. I know that that end is going to be a moving target sometimes, but if we could have a little bit more communication, I'd appreciate it. All right? Thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
I appreciate your comments, and I did hear some of the comments about Tyanda and Ranchview myself, so you're not alone. All right, and I know staff was taking notes on some of your comments here, so I'm sure they'll be in contact with you.
The one thing I wanted to talk to you about, or just mention about the Vandalia Market, I actually did think it might be confusing, and that's why I reached out to our city manager, because I noticed the Vandalia Market at the beginning was using the City of Vandalia's logo, because they're not affiliated with the City of Vandalia. They are a different entity, and they are just like you guys that just registers with us. They're a whole separate entity and organization. So they just asked to register with the parks or with the rec center to use the venue, but they aren't affiliated with the city at all. So I did just want to make sure that I clarified that with you, in case you did think. So we are not working against you, I promise. Okay? Thank you.
All right, is there anyone else who'd like to make a comment? All right, we will move on to the city manager's report, where we have an information item and an action item. Mr. Althouse.
Thank you, Your Honor. The information item for tonight is just to notify everyone that the Vandalia City offices will be closed on Monday, September 1 for Labor Day. The Recreation Center will be open from 7 a.m. to noon for the fitness area, gymnasium, and track only. And then also, first council meeting in September will be Tuesday, September 2nd, 2025 at 7 p.m., and that study session will tentatively begin at 5:30 p.m. As far as the action item, we have one board and commission's appointment, and that is Rodney Reeder. To the Bicycle Committee, at the August 18th council meeting, you'll be asked to consider the appointment of Rodney Reeder to the Vandalia Bicycle Committee. A memo from Deputy Clerk of Council Swartz, Mr. Reeder's application, and the Vandalia Bicycle Committee roster are included in council packets.
All right, thank you. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All right, I have a motion by Vice Mayor Blakesley and a second by Councilman Follick to approve Rodney Reeder to his appointment to the Vandalia Bicycle Committee. Call the roll.
Councilmember Follick,
Yes.
Councilmember Fairst,
Yes.
Councilmember Avalotis Weaver,
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Blakesley,
Yes.
Mayor Herbst.
Yes, and the motion passes 6-0. We have no old business, and that brings us to our first resolution of this evening, that being Resolution 25-R-35. Mr. McDonald, by title only.
A resolution to enter into a cost-sharing agreement with Montgomery County for construction phase of improvements for the Dayton International Airport Northeast Logistic Access Project.
Thank you. Mr. Althouse?
Thank you, Your Honor. The Montgomery County Engineers Office is seeking $17.6 million in ODOT track funding for the $22 million construction phase of the DIA Northeast Logistics Access Project, which includes roadway, stormwater, and shared use path improvements near the Dayton International Airport to help reroute truck traffic. The city is responsible for 6% of the total cost, approximately $1.32 million, under an existing cost-sharing agreement based on roadway length within each jurisdiction. A new agreement is recommended to continue this partnership and leverage federal funds for a regionally significant infrastructure improvement.
All right, thank you. Can I have a motion?
Your Honor, I'll move that we approve Resolution 25R35 as presented.
Second.
I have a motion by Councilman Lewis and a second by Councilwoman Fairst to approve Resolution 25-R-35 as presented. Are there any questions or comments? Call the roll.
Councilmember Fairst,
Yes.
Councilmember Avalotis Weaver,
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis,
Yes.
Councilmember Follick,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Blakesley,
Yes.
Mayor Herbst.
Yes, and the motion passes 6-0. Next, we have Resolution 25-R-36.
A resolution awarding the bid and authorizing the purchase of 3 2026 Ford Utility Patrol Vehicles requested by the Division of Police from Bo Townsend Ford in the amount of $147,000 as the lowest and best bid, and declaring 3 existing patrol vehicles being replaced surplus property.
Thank you. Mr. Aldhouse?
Thank you, Your Honor. The Division of Police is scheduled to replace 3 patrol vehicles in 2026 as part of the annual fleet rotations. As in years past, the vehicle purchases have been budgeted a year in advance, so the PD is able to take delivery during the replacement year due to manufacturing processes. Bid packets were sent to multiple area vehicle dealers who provide police vehicles on July 24, 2025. The notice was also posted on the city website. On August 11, 2025, the PD unsealed the only bid submission received from Bo Townsend Ford. The individual unit price listed for a single 2026 Ford Police Interceptor Utility Hybrid was $49,000 per unit for the total cost of $147,000. Council approved $180,000 in the 2025 budget for the capital purchase. This bid submission is $33,000 under budget. Chief Suker recommends awarding the bid to Bo Townsend Ford for the purchase of the 3 vehicles and declare the 3 vehicles being replaced as surplus property and be transferred to either another city department, placed on gov deals, or otherwise disposed of by the city manager as provided by law after delivery of the new vehicles.
Thank you. Can I have
A point of information quickly, that does not include the equipment retrofit that we do.
Correct. That'll be a
Okay.
separate bid that will come later on once the vehicles are arrived.
Very good.
All right, thank you. Can I have a motion?
I move that we approve Resolution 25R36 as presented.
Second.
I have a motion by Councilwoman Fairst and a second by Vice Mayor Blakesley to approve Resolution 25-R-36 as presented. Are there any comments or questions? Call the roll.
Councilmember Avalotis Weaver,
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis,
Yes.
Councilmember Follak,
Yes.
Councilmember Fairst,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Blakesley,
Yes.
Mayor Herbst.
Yes, and the motion passes 6-0. We'll move on to ordinances, where we have several in the first reading, first one being ordinance 25-17.
An ordinance repealing and replacing in its entirety Chapter 1044 of the Vandalia Codified Ordinances titled Sewers Generally.
Thank you. Mr. Aldhouse.
Thank you, Your Honor. As part of a routine OEPA permit review, updates to Chapter 1044 of our sewer use ordinance are needed to align with state regulations and current city and TCA permits. Similar updates are being made by Tip City and Huber Heights. The changes focus on improving documentation of industrial pretreatment standards. Adoption is recommended to maintain compliance.
Thank you. Can I have a motion?
Your Honor, I'll move to approve ordinance 2517 in the first reading.
Second.
I have a motion by Councilman Follak and a second by Councilman Lewis to approve ordinance 25-17 in its first reading. Are there any questions or comments? Call the roll.
Councilmember Lewis,
Yes.
Councilmember Follak,
Yes.
Councilmember Fairst,
Yes.
Councilmember Avalotis Weaver,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Blakesley,
Yes.
Mayor Herbst.
Yes, and the motion passes 6-0. Next, we have ordinance 25-18.
An ordinance approving a PUD major amendment and revised preliminary plan for Sub-Area B of the Redwood Vandalia development owned by Redwood Vandalia in the Planned Unit Development District PC.
Thank you. Mr. Aldhouse?
Thank you, Your Honor. Encloses a memorandum for Mr. Hammes wherein the applicant, Todd Foley of PUD Design, and on behalf of Redwood Vandalia, request a major amendment to an existing planned unit development and approval of a revised PUD preliminary plan. The request involves two parcels totaling 27.59 acres plus or minus, located along the east side of Webster Street at Park Center Drive in the city of Vandalia. If approved, the proposed amendment would facilitate the construction of 59 multifamily residential units as part of Phase 3 of the Redwood Vandalia development. The property is owned by Redwood Vandalia.
Thank you. Can I have a motion?
Make a motion that we approve ordinance 2518 as read in first reading.
Second.
I have a motion by Vice Mayor Blakesley and a second by Councilman Follak to approve ordinance 25-18 in its first reading. Are there any questions? Call the roll.
Councilmember Follak,
Yes.
Councilmember Fairst,
Yes.
Councilmember Avalotis Weaver,
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Blakesley,
Yes.
Mayor Herbst.
Yes, and the motion passes 6-0. Next, we have ordinance 25-19 in its first reading.
An ordinance approving a planned unit development preliminary development plan and associated zoning map change for land generally located at 600 Corporate Center Drive.
Thank you, Your Honor. Enclosed is a memorandum for Mr. Hammes wherein the applicant, Jeff Pudoff, P.E. of Choice One Engineering, on behalf of D.R. Horton, requests a change of zoning as previously established by the zoning ordinance of the city of Vandalia. The request involves one parcel totaling 14.494 acres plus or minus, located at the south end of Corporate Center Drive in the city of Vandalia. As proposed, the subject property would be rezoned from O Office District to a residential planned unit development with the associated preliminary development plan. The property is owned by the Hague Corporation.
Thank you. Can I have a motion?
Your Honor, I'll move to approve ordinance 2519 in the first reading with one modification to add standard 4E in addition to what was passed by the Planning Commission to read patios, porches, and decks may extend up to 12 feet into the required rear yard building setback.
Second.
I have a motion by Councilman Follak and a second by Councilman Lewis to approve ordinance 25-19 with the amendment stated. Are there any comments or questions? Call the roll.
Councilmember Fairst,
Yes.
Councilmember Avalotis Weaver,
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis,
Yes.
Councilmember Follak,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Blakesley,
Yes.
Mayor Herbst.
Yes, and the motion passes 6-0. Lastly, we have ordinance 25-20 in its first reading.
An ordinance rezoning 5.219 acres of land located at 3675 Wise Road from Office Industrial Park to Highway Business and Industrial, and amending the zoning map of the city.
Thank you. Mr. Aldhouse.
Thank you, Your Honor. Enclosed is a memorandum from Mr. Hammes wherein the applicant Richard Drake of Drake Architecture, on behalf of R&R Tacker Oil Company, request a change of zoning as previously established by the zoning ordinance of the City of Vandalia. The request involves 3 parcels totaling 5.219 acres, plus or minus, located at 3675 Weiss Road in the City of Vandalia. As proposed, the subject properties would be rezoned from OIP, Office Industrial Park District, to the I, Industrial and HB Highway Business Districts.
Thank you. Can I have a motion?
Make a motion that we approve ordinance 2520 in the first reading.
Second.
A motion by Vice Mayor Blakesley and a second by Councilman Follick to approve ordinance 25-20 in its first reading. Are there any questions or comments? Call the roll.
Councilmember Evelos Weaver,
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis,
Yes.
Councilmember Follick,
Yes.
Councilmember Fairst,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Blakesley,
Yes.
Mayor Herbst.
Yes, and the motion passes 6-0. We do have one ordinance in its second reading, that being ordinance 25-16.
Sorry, I'm just checking something.
Take your time.
Okay, sorry. An ordinance amending Chapter 1040 Water and Sewer Tap Section, Water and Sewer Tap, Section 1040.02, Permit and Entry Fees of the Vandalia Codified Ordinances by adding a new schedule of fees for a capacity fee to be collected on behalf of Tri-Cities Wastewater Authority.
Thank you. Mr. Aldhouse.
Thank you, Your Honor. Tri-Cities Wastewater Authority and the 3 member cities are considering a capacity fee implementation of new users of the sanitary sewer system to assist in offsetting the plant improvements cost for existing customers. This fee would be paid by new residential and commercial customers at the time of connection. The fee would not affect existing residents and businesses that already have the service.
Thank you. And since this is an ordinance in its second reading, I'll open a public hearing. So if anyone would like to comment on this, please come to the podium and state your name and address for the record and your comment. Being none, I'll close the public hearing. Can I have a motion?
Your Honor, I'll move.
I move that we approve ordinance 2516 in its second reading.
Second.
I have a motion by Councilwoman Farce and a second by Councilman Follick to approve ordinance 25-16 in its second reading. Are there any questions or comments?
Just one comment, which I know I think the city manager stated in the earlier issue on 2517, but this is also being implemented in our neighboring communities in Heber Heights and Tip City, so it's not something that's just unique to us. So, thank you.
All right. Call the roll.
Councilmember Lewis,
Yes.
Councilmember Follick,
Yes.
Councilmember Fairst,
Yes.
Councilmember Evelos Weaver,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Blakesley,
Yes.
Mayor Herbst.
Yes, and the motion passes 6-0. We have no emergency ordinances, and that brings us to reports from boards and commissions, where we have the Civil Service Commission meeting minutes of May 20th, 2025. Next, we have the July 2025 bill listing in the amount of $4,539,195.02, along with the monthly expenses over $25,000, and the monthly purchase card detail in the amount of $26,128.52. And that brings us to council comments, and we'll begin this evening with Mr. McDonald.
Nothing tonight, thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Aldhouse.
Just congratulations to our new promotions at the police department. It's great to see some upward mobility there, and I wish all of them the best. Also, I just want to thank council for all their support and recognize our Parks and Rec staff for all the work they put into the Robinette Park Playground. It was a great ribbon cutting this past Friday. It was great to see so many in attendance there, and so I know a lot of work and efforts from the team members to put that park into place, and we're excited to see what the future holds with the splash pad.
Absolutely. All right, Councilman Lewis.
Nothing, Your Honor.
Councilman Follick.
Nothing other than to echo the city manager's comments. Congratulations, the promotions. And myself and the mayor were out at Robinette Park on Friday, and staff should be commended. I just wanted to highlight again, that's another example of, and I meant to do the math, but I failed to do so, as a large majority of that project was secured through outside grant funding. So city tax dollars were limited in the cost of the redevelopment of that park. So kudos to staff. I know it's been a multi-year project, but it turned out great, and that park is packed and probably sees more people in a week now than it did in months and under the previous version. So thank you.
All right, thank you. Councilwoman Forrest.
I have nothing to add to both of those comments. Thank you.
All right. Councilwoman Avalotis Weaver.
Make a motion to excuse Councilwoman Cindy Dugan, please, from all meetings.
Second.
All right, I have a motion by Councilwoman Avalotis Weaver and a second by Councilwoman Forrest to excuse Councilwoman Dugan from all of this evening's meetings. Call the roll.
Councilmember Follick,
Yes.
Councilmember Fairst,
Yes.
Councilmember Avalotis Weaver,
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Blakesley,
Yes.
Mayor Herbst.
Yes, and the motion passes 6-0. I guess I could have voted by acclamation, right? Yeah. All right. I was giving you that chance. I mean, I haven't made any mistakes yet tonight. All right, Vice Mayor Blakesley.
Well, I will echo everyone else's comments about the police promotions. And, you know, there was a time where we saw a lot of expertise, and we have seen some of that expertise move on. But we also are now seeing quality folks backfilling those positions and quality employees that just shine, and you can see why they've been promoted. That also goes true for Parks and Rec. Congratulations to Alicia McCracken for her promotion to Parks Director. I know she has a lot of big shoes to fill, and I just can see her doing some really neat things, along with Aaron Messenger, who's promoted to Parks Superintendent. And some of those neat things that we've seen already is Popsicle Patrol. That was making its way around social media and made me hungry for a popsicle. I wanted to go to the park and get one as well. But that's just the quality of people that we're seeing rise to the occasion to backfill some of the expertise that we've had. And so we'll see a new generation of great ideas and so forth, and continue to move us forward in a positive direction. So look forward to that. That's all I have.
All right, thanks. And the only thing I would add is the same thing, is, congratulations to our new officers and their promotions, and also the Parks and Recs. As Vice Mayor Blakesley mentioned, we have several promotions within that department as well, and we're really excited, looking forward to seeing what they can do. And with that, this meeting is adjourned.